morning, everybody. This is Parthasarthi here, welcoming you to today's session of our Zoom meeting, which is basically the agenda for today's meeting is the fight against COVID-19 and the various initiatives which have been taken by MahaSeWA in fighting the virus and the other necessary steps. I have great pleasure in inviting Shri Subhash Lalla ji, IAS and former Principal Secretary of Government of Maharashtra, to deliver the keynote address. I wish to mention here that Mr. Lalla has been very kind and very considerate to join and support in all our endeavors in the past, and we hope that he will be extending the same support in our future endeavors. Mr. Lalla ji, please come in. This session being involved with all the with the cooperative housing societies and all the other officials who would be joining in from the cooperative department. It is apt that we should mention that he was also a commissioner of the cooperative department earlier, and has been in various key positions in the government of Maharashtra. And ultimately, he was the principal secretary to the government of Maharashtra. I think words will be very less to actually note down all his achievements. Invite Mr. Lalla to join this meeting and give the keynote address, please.
Thank you, Partha. Thank you, Rameshji. I appreciate the work being done by Ramesh with his supporter Partha, Pai, and Vishal, everyone, including Mr. Sharma. It's a great effort. Daily, one or the other subject concerning all society at large. Today, the topic which is taken, that is topic of the day, COVID-19. I think it's not topic of the day, topic for the period, and maybe topic for next few years, because the after effect of this virus is likely to continue for many years throughout the world, economically, socially, and in different aspects. It's a very relevant topic, and I compliment the team for taking up this subject today, which is very relevant. Actually, I was Commissioner Cooperation long back. I think it's more than 20 years now. It was more than 3 years that I was there. I remember it is approximately 97-2000. So more than 20 years now. All the stalwarts during that time, Dr. Kharche, Dr. P.V. Deshmukh, B.D. Pawar, I don't know whether you heard the name also. They were there to educate me, to support me in all my efforts. We were planning Vision 2000. What will be cooperative department in 2000? Well, now it is 2020. And all the officers at that point of time who were newly recruited, Mr. Tungar, Anil, Mr. Taure, they were just recruited and they were deputy registrars during my period. I see the changes for last over 20 years which are taking place, and the law that is changing, because I am in touch with the cooperative department and the work being done by the department. The topic of the day and the panelists that you have taken, they are really good. The direction under 79A, really, it is like issuing, the ideas, what should be the ideas from government side. Now in COVID also it is issued. I have gone through the content of the order also. जसा आपला उपदेश असतो ना, गीताचा उपदेश. गीतामध्ये उपदेश असतात, कुराणमध्ये उपदेश असते, तसा उपदेश आहे त्याच्यामध्ये, चांगले आहेत. I don't know how to implement is real problem. And society, the office bearers of the society are really struggling to implement that and also survive themselves and others. Office bearer of my society where I am living today in Andheri West, this is society of IAS officers living in this area, retired, and some of them are working still in Mantralaya. It is a combination of retired and working officers and with some tenants for them. And to survive during the earlier problem and the today problem also is nobody wants to come as office bearer of the society. And most of the office bearers who are there today are mostly either retired or otherwise not much work at home or outside work, or has social bent of mind. I am also working for last so many years as secretary of the society, but again, the younger generation don't want to join. So all these directions that are being issued by government, while keeping the direction, it has to be like direction has to be very clear. So it is like उपदेश. उपदेश चांगला आहे. उद्देश चांगला आहे. Whatever being said is ideal, but how to implement is order of the day. And I am happy that this panel discussion will take into all the aspects that are required to be looked into. Actually, I tell you my own experience of COVID-19. How to survive. Work from home is fine. But the other aspect which is more important, work for the home. You have to work for the home with your wife, with somebody who is cooking, looking after you, and assist them. I may be, Ramesh, you must be sharing the same thing, same experience at your home also. Partha, are you experiencing this?
I fully agree with you, sir. I fully agree with you.
How to survive is an issue for all of us, not only for office bearers, senior citizens who are living without support from children at home because all the educated people have gone out. They are working somewhere and they are held up already somewhere. So senior citizens are living alone. तर त्यांना झाडू पोछा म्हणतात ना ते खूप सुरुवात करावं लागते. So surviving the first issue, work for home, another issue, work from home, and then work for the society. All these aspects are to be looked into and to be discussed today. So my request to all the learned panelists will be, kindly look into all these aspects. Now issue before me is from where to procure the raw material, the material, the ration असतो कुठून बोलवायचा, who is the bulk supplier, and suppose bulk supplier sends the material also, who distributes them, whether there is some, because now in all the societies, managers, assistants, they are not available. Trains are closed. They are also working from home or work from home without any assistance. Most of these societies are being managed by office bearers or some of the younger ones. Because security guards are not also reporting on duty. The cleaning staff is also not reporting on duty because they are also coming from somewhere, and the order for them also is not to leave the home. So nobody's emergency services are fine, but how to reach also is the issue. In Mumbai, to reach to your workplace is not a small thing. That also is a problem. And another thing, the persons who have come for work, who feeds them? Because restaurants are closed. To get food for them, then society has to manage. Somebody from the society has to coordinate that activity also. Duparcha lunch, Ratricha jevan, for the staff who have already come and staying with you now in the office somewhere. Because if they go out again, there is a fear. So different societies are managing all these affairs differently. It's a common forum today that all of you must share your own experiences and how to fight COVID-19, how to avoid spread of the disease, how to survive, continue and remain fit also is major issue which needs to be discussed today in the, most of the things are being done and I'm sure everything will be fine after a few days. The way the country and the state is being managed is very well being planned, very well being done. But there is a fear factor also. Kai honar, kuthe honar, because every family is divided family, their children, their family, their parents, they are living somewhere. And you are not in a position to reach them. Now, I tell you, if somebody falls ill because of throat, as Mr. Ramesh is also suffering from throat problem, but this has nothing to do with the virus. It is some other problem. But how to approach doctor, how to reach him, how to take medicine, all that problems are. So the first thing is to keep yourself fit. All of us, my principle is you have to keep yourself fit. You have to keep your member of the family who is living in your own home to fit, so that you are not required to go to hospital. After that is over, the next is how to get the raw material for the family and for the society. How to arrange for vegetable wala, how to arrange for, and again they have to take their own precautions also, whether it is veggies or whether it is fruit, milk or any other issues. Fortunately, newspapers are not being distributed now, but soon it will start. E-papers are there, so purpose is being served. Though it's a very emergency services, it is also necessary. But again, issues come with them. So my request is, Ramesh ji, you are doing a wonderful job. Partha, Sharma ji, Vishal, everyone has done excellent job. And today's topic is very, very important. How to survive today, how to help society to survive, how to keep everybody fit and fine, and how to come out of situation with smiling faces. Ki sagar jhala. Now everything is fine and now normal life will start soon. Maybe that day will come soon, and I wish it should come early. Thank you very much for calling me and making me a part of this discussion.
Yeah.
And I'll be very happy to learn at the end of the day how was the session and what are the important suggestions which have come. The difficulty with cooperation department is they have to, there is only one department, I tell you. I have served in many of the departments, in Mantralaya, at Delhi also, in Mumbai also. This is the only department which has reached in rural as well as urban area. If you have to reach any urban person, it has to be through cooperative society, because collector also depends on DDR. The only way is 79A. And then again in rural area also, PACs are there. Primary societies are there for finance of loans to the agriculturists. So it is the only department who has got long reach, who can approach everywhere, all sector of society, gaon asel, sale. So my compliment to them for doing excellent job.